Have you ever thought about why so many people with tons of talent and raw intelligence give up halfway through and end up nowhere, while people whom nobody gave a chance to at first come in and conquer the peaks of success? What do you think the main secret of successful people in the world actually is? Do you really think Lionel Messi dropped from another planet with some magical formula to get where he is? The truth is, we spend so much of our time staring at people's names and superficial outer shells instead of looking at their real driving engine. When we look at Lionel Messi, all we see are those breathtaking goals, golden trophies, and post-match smiles. But what really went on behind the scenes of this man's life? Did you think his path was a smooth, comfortable, straight slide? Pull the handbrake right here and hold on for a second, because what I am about to tell you is going to completely turn your entire perspective on talent and success upside down, showing you how that exact same little boy whom doctors said would never grow tall and should stay away from football became the undisputed football idol of the entire world. This is where Lionel Messi's life story takes on a completely fresh and profound meaning for you. Along this long and winding road, Lionel Messi teaches us that to reach the absolute peak, you must never be fooled by calm waters on the surface. Many people assume that the lives of these famous faces we see on magazine covers were smooth sailing right from day one. But let us dig deeper and see how Lionel Messi made his way from those dusty alleys of Argentina to this pinnacle. In real life, all of us face a rough starting point, but for Lionel Messi, this beginning was tightly intertwined with pain and suffering. Imagine being at an age where all your peers are growing like trees, while you are completely stuck at a specific height as if time itself has frozen just for you. Doctors in Argentina told Messi's family that his body suffered from a growth hormone deficiency and the cost of treatment was astronomical. For Lionel to become like everyone else, he had to take a painful needle into his own leg every single night just to squeeze out 1 extra centimeter of height. The physical pain of these injections was one side of the coin. Being humiliated on dirt pitches, living far away from your homeland, migrating to a foreign country like Spain, and hearing that bitter phrase that, "You are much too small for this sport and your physique just will not cut it," formed the other side. This is precisely the exact moment where 99% of people forfeit the game, hang up their boots, and head back home grumbling to settle for an ordinary life. They get exhausted and claim luck simply wasn't on their side. But Lionel Messi made a massive and astonishing decision right inside that absolute, ruthless darkness. Messi didn't ask himself why me. He didn't complain about how unfair the world was. Messi realized a massive secret in life that many people completely fail to grasp. Raw talent is only a tiny spark, but the main and sustainable fuel is supplied by willpower and mindset that refuses to bend the knee before any dead end. Look, the exact same thing happens in our everyday lives. We often wait around for everything to line up perfectly for us. We want money in the bank, connections ready, and conditions to be completely rosy before we finally muster up the courage to chase our dreams. The moment we take our first heavy blow from destiny, the moment the very first door slams shut in front of us, we collapse onto our knees and assume the road has ended right there with no other options left. But the great lesson of Lionel Messi manifests itself right here with all its might. Messi teaches us that life's biggest crises are actually measuring your inner capacity. That nightly pain, those grueling hormone injections, and that intense homesickness are what built Lionel Messi. If Barcelona hadn't stepped up back then to cover his medical expenses, or if Messi himself had broken down in tears midway through all that pain and family separation and fled back to Argentina, nobody anywhere in the world would even know his name today. So the next time you hit a career or emotional dead end in your personal life, remember that this hardship is preparing you for a massive leap forward. The difference between an ordinary person and a successful person is revealed precisely in these critical moments. An ordinary person weeps and whines, while a successful person like Messi rolls up their sleeves. Now let us move forward a bit to the days when Messi entered the world of professional adult football, a place where real giants were waiting for him. Recalling those days proves that even after signing his contract with Barcelona, Lionel Messi's challenges had only just begun. Wave after wave of consecutive injuries and muscle strains struck him. Imagine having the entire world praising you, yet your leg muscles keep tearing and you find yourself sitting on the bench during the most critical matches of the season. Doctors warn him that his playing style might have a short shelf life and won't endure for long. The psychological pressure weighing on young Messi's shoulders was immense. Millions of people are watching his every move, waiting for one tiny mistake so they can tear him down and ruin everything. This is where many people lose their minds. Plenty of individuals, despite having all that wealth and fame, crumble under the weight of stress, get surrounded by controversies, and veer completely off course. But what did Messi do? Instead of sitting around crying over his bad luck and cursing the universe, Messi completely overhauled his diet, personalized his physical training routines, and focused directly on his weaknesses to transform them into his greatest strengths. Messi learned how to master his own negative emotions and refused to let excitement hijack his mind. This is the absolute peak of emotional intelligence and mental control. This is precisely where you need to search your own soul and examine how you handle your own blessings, problems, and shortcomings. How many times have you abandoned your entire path just because something had a minor flaw, telling yourself it's too late for you? How many times did you back down and surrender just because of what people said, because family or friends told you that you don't have what it takes? Lionel Messi teaches us that the negative thoughts and judgments of others are merely background noise on your journey. If Messi had listened to those who mocked his short stature and frail build, he would right now be working a standard job in his hometown of Rosario, full of bitter regret. But Messi packed all those taunts into his backpack and used them as fuel for his engine of progress. Every single time someone humiliated him, Messi worked magic on the pitch with legs that looked fragile on the surface, answering his critics where it mattered. This is an extraordinarily vital lesson for you. Never let other people's opinions become the ceiling of your ambitions and box you in. Now let us go a bit deeper and look at an angle that very few people pay attention to, which is facing life's biggest failures. Lionel Messi's professional journey was littered with emotional and athletic hurdles that would have broken almost anyone. Everyone assumes success means always winning, always staying at the peak, and never making a mistake. But in 2016, after the Argentina national team lost the Copa America final for what felt like the 100th time and Messi missed his crucial penalty kick into the sky, he officially announced his retirement from international football. The crushing weight of defeat rested entirely on his shoulders. His own countrymen were criticizing him in the streets, and media pressure was suffocating him. That moment looked like the total collapse of a legend. Many declared that Messi was finished, that his spirit was completely broken. But do you know what happened next? A few months later, Messi came right back. Why? Because Messi understood that failure is not the end of the road, but rather a mandatory pit stop for regrouping and reassessment. Messi returned and years later, lifted that exact same trophy everyone swore he would never win, shattering the curse once and for all. This demonstrates that true power doesn't lie in never falling down, it lies in getting back up relentlessly after every single fall. This is the exact fear that so many people carry in their personal lives. We are terrified of failing, of being judged, of people laughing at us. That is why we often never even start, or why we quit halfway through just to avoid losing. But Lionel Messi's life is a resounding slap in the face to these hollow fears. Messi proved that failing carries no shame whatsoever. The true shame is refusing to get back up and try again after you fall. Every single time you hit the ground, another layer of maturity and inner strength is added to your character, something no university can ever teach you. If Messi had let that defeat terrify him into a permanent retirement, his life story would have been a tragic tale rather than an inspiring epic for millions of human beings. So the next time you face failure in life, instead of hugging your knees in despair, ask yourself, what crucial lesson is this failure trying to teach me that I didn't know before? Let's piece this puzzle together right here to draw our conclusion. The secret behind Lionel Messi's longevity, the secret to all those years of consistent brilliance at the highest level of world football, boiled down to just one thing: steadfast consistency and small daily habits. Messi practiced every single day, even when he didn't feel like it, even when he was injured, even when nothing was going his way. Messi didn't wait around for motivation to strike. Many people think successful people are always overflowing with motivation, waking up every morning with a smile and boundless energy. That is the biggest lie of the century. No one feels motivated all the time. The difference between great people and everyone else is that even when they have zero motivation, they execute their tasks purely out of iron discipline. Messi proved that success is never an accident. Success is the product of thousands of hours of silent, unseen hard work that nobody watches on television or inside the stadium. That magic you see from Messi on the pitch is the direct result of those lonely hours spent training hard in empty halls. Now let us bring this right into your own life and have a quiet moment with yourself. To achieve your goals, to build the life you've always dreamed of, how much do you rely on personal discipline, or are you just waiting for a good mood and perfect weather to finally get to work? Let me hit you with a harsh truth. No savior angel is going to come down and flip your life upside down overnight. There is no magic trick here except for your own indomitable willpower. Starting today, fix your small habits. You don't need to wake up tomorrow and move mountains, because even Messi didn't move mountains overnight. Dedicate half an hour a day to yourself, to your skills, to your mindset. That successful person looking back at you in the mirror needs you to take one small yet fiercely solid step today. Lionel Messi, with his short stature, all those physical wounds, and intense psychological pressure, became the greatest of all time because he believed that continuous effort could rewrite the rules of the game. You can do the exact same thing in your own life. So instead of making excuses, get to work, stand tall on your own 2 feet, and prove that your willpower is far stronger than any obstacle in your path. This is the exact pathway that creates a winner out of you and separates you from the crowd.